Hi, this is Bob James, and this week in country music news, there is one thing that I want to talk about. A lot of times I have fun with these videos and I make light of things, I joke around, but today I'm 100% serious and concerned about Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. Last Thursday, Keith Urban's dad, after a long battle with cancer, was laid to rest, and Keith spoke at the funeral. He gave part of the eulogy along with his brother. But Keith was there, but Nicole was not there, and neither were their kids, Sunday and Faith. Neither one of them. Now, you want to read some of the reports. One says that Nicole was busy filming a movie. Another says that the kids were too grief-stricken to attend. Okay, I can understand that. They are, after all, only 7 and 4. But why not leave the kids with somebody else? Doesn't Nicole need to be there for that? There's been no official word from either camp so far on the situation. Nicole, unfortunately, dealt with grief in her own family last year when her dad died of a sudden heart attack. Now, a little background on the marriage of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. They actually first met at an Australian event in California in January of 2005. About 18 months later, they married in Sydney, Australia. This was actually Keith arriving at that wedding ceremony in Sydney that day. That's him behind the security guard's arm. And after the ceremony, this is Nicole arriving with her children from the marriage to Tom Cruise back at their house. Keith nowhere to be found, but if you look closely, there's really not enough room for him. Now, one of the big reasons I'm concerned about this marriage is that shortly after they got married in 2006, as a matter of fact, just 4 months later, Keith checked himself into the Betty Ford Rehab Center as he was dealing with substance abuse. Now, if there isn't anything wrong here, obviously everything's probably fine. But Keith dealing with the death of his father, if there are problems at home, I worry about a relapse. Hopefully, we've got nothing to worry about. But over the weekend, Nicole posted this strange message on social media. It said, "Sometimes your mistakes are your biggest virtues. You learn so much from the mistake. These things that you think are the worst thing that's happening to you can somehow turn around and be the greatest opportunity." It seems strange, but then again, it may not have anything to do with what happened last week. I sincerely hope that everything is okay in the marriage of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman, but I honestly am concerned. That's this week's update in country music. I'm Bob James for 98.1 KHAK.